Hi guys, welcome to the Bitcoin evening stream here on the Late Adopter channel with your host, the Late Adopter. If you are watching this not live, enjoy the rerun. And if you are here live, hey man, how you doing? We got the milk ready. So we're gonna just give people a little bit time to get in. The Central Plan, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? How do you like in the dumpy dump time? How do you like in the dumpy dump time? Matthew, unfortunately second. What's up? Bridge Cable, how you doing? It is what it is. It is what it is. Chamal is checking in. Dump down. It might be. It might not be. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It is overextended a little bit towards downside though. Hey, are you not watching the Champions League? Are you crazy? Nah, I'm done watching football, man. I used to watch a lot of football when I was younger, you know, and then suddenly something happened, and you know. Not that it, I left short it, now scalp long in the bounce from 43.8, hoping for a bounce. You're scalping from 43.8, I did a 43.8, exactly here at 43.805, I did a long. I'm gonna show you where I did long. Now, I'm gonna show you where, we're gonna go to 5-minute chart up here. I did long here, exactly over here I did long. You know, I started, you know, I took, you know, $100 and I was like, hey man, let's do this trading thing. So I did $100 and I did one trade, and then I had $104, and with this $104 I put everything 10x into this trade over here. Maybe it's some kind of inverse head and shoulders up here that's gonna play out towards the upside. You know, it is a little bit overextended towards the downside. So you know, here at 43.805, I did a long position up here. You can see here it went a little bit down and stuff like that. I mean, it actually went quite a lot down. You know, so you know, 146% on the downside. But you know, it's $104. It's $104. So who cares? It's $104, right? So we'll see how it plays out, but you know, on the 4-hourly time frame, it is extended towards the downside though. You see here these extension levels. You can see here these levels, you know, don't come that often. So right now, you know, down here it came. You know, right now we're having the same kind of extension level on the downside. It was a lot larger with this week on the downside down here, but you know, I didn't think it would go that fast, but I thought like, hey, you cannot catch it always on the dollar. Are you trading? I thought you did trade. I don't trade, you know, but I thought, you know, because I saw all these, you know, channels that are doing the trading stuff and you're getting, you know, thousands and thousands of views. Oh, you just need this, you know, perfect technique and you're gonna be millionaires. I thought, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. No, I do trade, you know, from time to time, you know, with small money, stuff like that, to, you know, to get the kick out of my system, you know, but usually just, you know, pile the money into something and, you know, it's gonna go well. Been a nice bought a nice bag of Solana earlier. Retest the 41. Zil ain't red. Yeah, Zil ain't red, man. Zil ain't red. Why Zil ain't red? See these support lines down here, you know, we went on the top down here, went down to 12. I don't know why 12, but you know, went quite well. This doesn't look like it's broken the downtrend. Let's see up here. This is on the 4-hourly time frame. Now, I wouldn't say this downtrend on ZIL is broken, although we are having, you know, 6% move towards that upside. I don't think this downtrend over here is broken yet on ZIL. Unfortunately, you see here it broke on the downside below 10 moving right now, trying to get back up here, pull back a little bit on down there. This is on the daily time frame, so it was up something like 15% for the day, but right now back down to 6%. Yes, brate, tu sam. What about waves? Waves also going towards downside. Oh, waves broke some major major stuff on the upside up here. But you can see here the problem with Waves is it just pumped too much too fast, and you can see down here the moving average. You're still above all the moving averages on the weekly time frame, but you are having this pullback, you know. So it's a giant pullback and stuff like that. It's gonna look for support somewhere on these moving averages on the downside. There is definitely some, you know, support line. This support line up here is getting broken as well, but I'm guessing it's gonna look for some kind of support on the downside down here. So, you know, it needs to pull back. It needs to pull back. Unfortunately, it needs to pull back. So it was, you know, it just pumped too much up here on the last pump up here, I think. Yeah, 100% on the last pump after. You know, it went up something like, yeah, something like 285%, and then that did another, you know, 100% towards the upside, which you know, totals that into something like 651%. So you get this kind of extension towards the upside. You have some kind of pullback. You know, it's normal. Good evening, Martin. How you doing? Sold everything. I'm tapped out. Did you? Juanito tapped out. It's okay, man. I'm short way, so hopefully it goes to zero. And even if it goes zero, you only get 100%. You only get 100%. You know. So, you know, shorting is a risky game. I think now can be a good time to board Super. What do you think? Super is, you know, metaverse coin, at least in my list. It still didn't, you know, Super still didn't do this, you know, double bottom thing over here. It went up to resistance, right now pulling back to the 10 moving average. Not quite sure about Super. Yes, I'm still bullish. I think we can have a good time to buy. Good for you, man. Good for you. So Bitcoin, guys, what you think? Bitcoin is gonna pull down more or not? See here, it goes back below 20 moving average. Still got, you know, a lot of days left. See here, still 4 days and 4 hours left on this candle over here. So this candle over here still got like 4 days and 4 hours left. That's pretty long time if you ask me, you know. Bull song, please. Empire is not dumping. I think I have it here on the low cap list, something like that. Empire, yeah, Empire up 30%. Empire is not dumping, definitely. Empire went up here, pumped up here. How much did it pump on the initial pump? 47%, and then it continue go another, you know, 80% towards the upside. Yeah, it's not pumping. It's not dumping. And the trend is still intact. The trend is still intact, but it did overextend up here, so, you know, it's pulling back over here. How much it did on the last pump? 30%. USDT looks goof. By the way, how's DYX doing right now? It's done anything, you know? Nah, it just continues going towards the upside. DXY just continues going towards the upside. This thing, man, this thing. I unfortunately remove all my drawings on DXY, so it's a bit look weak, so this is the result. Yeah, every time you say it's look weak, it goes down. Dogecoin is back down from being up, you know, something like too many lines. Dogecoin is back down from being up something like 20%. You can see here it pulled back below the 20 moving average up here. BPRO also, you know, Coinski coin pulled back from the resistance up here. You can see the resistance. Resistance, yeah, at least what we are looking for right now. I was hitting this resistance 50 moving average. It looked nice climbing above the 50 moving average, but right back down again. This looks like a little bit weakness. Could be also that it just pumped too much too fast. So there is that. But for, you know, but whether this is, you know, the bottom for Bitcoin, not, because I like that it's going, it has been going sideways right now for 4 hours or something like that. That's good. Bot 0068 VeChain 0068. Yeah, so you bought down here then. Right now, maybe. Are you here, or somewhere up here at the top? I'm guessing it's you know, down here. So this is the resistance it had to break towards the upside, right? Weekly time frame. You can see here it went. Let's just clean up everything. Why are we doing this? it looked nice. It looked you know, it going up here. This pullback was necessary a little bit, I think. Depends on how much how well it can hold the lines. See here, this seems like important you know, support line up here. You don't want to, you know, break that almost where you bought it at 67. So we break that on the downside again, you know, it might look bad, and then if you break this as you know, 61 on the downside, that might look bad as well. Right now we don't have anything that says right now, because this uptrend up here is getting broken. Is this one or this one the uptrend? Which one is it, guys? Which one? Maybe it's this one up here, because this is just increase on speed. Might be this one up here. I think if it starts breaking this trend up here, this might have been some kind of, you know, lead-in, bump and run pattern that's happening, right? Might lead, bump, run. Because we've seen a lot of coins doing this, guys. We've seen a lot of coins doing exactly this up here, and then some of them pumped up here, and right now, you know, turning towards downside. So we're not saying that it's gonna go down or something like that, but you know, a lot of coins have been doing exactly the same stuff. There was no bump up here, it was just leading and just dump through this over here. Ape coin still going on the downside, having small moves to the upside, but right now it's around 10 bucks down here. We are saying 10.2, maybe it gets some kind of support down there, maybe. Atom's a little bit different, Holochain. Holochain also has this, you know, some kind of lead-in, bump, and then maybe run. It's a little bit different, but you know, lead-in and just down. Maybe they are creating this, you know, cup and handle pattern, but there is no explosive up here where you can let this move towards downside. Bought the pullback. Getting myself to buy any altcoin since 2008, it looks too scary for me. Try to buy, not financial advice, but you know, maybe it's too scary because you are thinking of using too much money to buy. You know, buy with something that like throw away money, like, and you know, try to build up confidence. UOS Phoenix. This is some kind of climbing stuff going on over here, if I'm not mistaken, give or take. So it's still holding this, you know, climbing support line. This has been climbing forever, you know, bump, support, bump, support, bump, support. So the question is right now, will this right now end over here, or will it do another bump towards the upside? Because it does bump, you know, support. Right now sitting at the bottom of this support. So the question is, will it you know, break the chain and go down, or will it continue? I don't know. It is at some kind of support. You see also here on daily on the 200 moving average, so you know, going back down here is not actually advisable. You know, because this looks like if it goes any further towards downside, it might, you know, do a dumpity dump. I know you don't do Elliott waves. I do them, but you know, I don't like them. I do them on stream because people like to watch them. Crypto watch list down. I know you don't do Elliott waves. Confirms with Elliott wave second pullback. Okay, man. I mean, if you can, you know, make Elliott waves work, you know, why not? But you know, I'm not a fan of it because I cannot make it work. Unfortunately, I cannot make Elliott waves work in any kind of scenario. This is still this downtrend going on forever. I think this crash got many people to take profit and make panic sell. Now we moon right. Yeah. If you watch today's Bitcoin video, you know, I said that there are there are two areas where I think, you know, right now we are in the area where I think a lot of people are getting scared because they are not watching the triangle. I think we might be in the triangle. It is a nice triangle. It is a nice triangle up here, so I think we are still above the triangle up here. But a lot of people don't see this resistance line, and I think they are looking at this yellow line over here. So I think, you know, the area between the yellow line up here, the resistance, and the support on the triangle, I think this area over here, might be a very nice accumulation zone for the whales, because a lot of people are, you know, panic selling and thinking we're gonna go down, back down again and stuff like that, right? It can be that, and then we come into here and then, you know, bounce back up here. I would only get worried if we, for whatever reason, you know, break this triangle towards the downside, you know, get back in the triangle and then break the downside. You know, that's, you know, if you get back in the triangle, I'm worried. If we go down here, I'm, you know, panicking. So there's that. XRP unfortunately didn't do the move. It's having this, you know, nice secondary move towards downside. There is no divergence probably down here. Let's check it out. Yeah, no divergence. Everything looks like nice and dandy. It was, you know, going in some kind of rising wedge, holding this 50 moving average like a champ up here, and right now it's breaking it on the downside. But it's still holding this resistance. You can see the resistance up here, the 100 moving average, still holding that. Just clean up everything up here. So, you know, this support is getting broken down. So I still got, on the weekly time frame, we still got 4 days and 4 hours ago. I don't think anything will happen in the next, you know, 4 days and 4 hours. I think if something happens, we need, first thing, you know, on the weekly time frame, you need to confirm that you are below the line, so, you know, that can take time. Then maybe second week you need to, you know, at least retest up here and continue going down below the support down here. You know, move on the downside, and then once you do that, I think, you know, panic is gonna kick in and you're gonna slowly go down to the next level down here. And only if you start falling below these levels down here, you know, that's when panic kicks in, right? But that's why I'm not very fearful that we will see any kind of major drops right now. I mean, you might see moves towards downside, something like that, very slow, but there will be no something like this, you know, big drops on downside where we break some very important lines, you know, or anything like that. We might have some drops, but, you know, nothing big, nothing major. Panic, Kemal is in the chat, so I'm not quite sure whether that's you know, top signal or bottom signal. But, you know, he's in the chat, so he only comes in chat when we are at some kind of bottom or top. So I'm guessing since we have been bleeding towards downside, we are at bottom right now. Right now, Bitcoin is at minus 3.54%. So we'll see if we go up or down from here. Will Bits pump back to 47 or dump continue? That's the question, that's the question. Right now, you know, I'm thinking we might have a nice move towards the upside. We still got something like 3 hours and 32 minutes left on this daily candle up here. I'm expecting some kind of move towards the upside. I would be, the best case scenario is like we jump back above the 44.5 line and close here on the daily time frame. But I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not quite sure about that. I got wrecked 15k on shorting goddamn SLP. Isn't it like a sure bet shorting SLP? How can you get wrecked, man? It's just going down. It's been going down for 2 days. How do you get wrecked? What did you do? Buy when it dump. I mean longs. I mean, I long it because of the update tomorrow. He fell for the news meme, guys. He fell for the news meme. Oh, there's something new coming out. I gotta long this. Oh, look, it goes down. Why? I don't know. Jasmine, I'm hi everyone. Hi Jasmine, how you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? One of these coins that I think, you know, might perform well is a KuCoin token, because I think KuCoin is doing very well right now. You know, everybody's talking about KuCoin token when it comes to, you know, gems and stuff like that, right? And they are really good when it comes to, you know, marketing and getting people interested in the exchange and stuff like that. And you can see here that out of this, you know, falling trend line up here, some kind of falling wedge, whatever. It broke up here, got to the retest that went up there, or second retest down here. So I'm not quite sure whether we're gonna break back inside, because right now we're sitting on that support. So we're gonna see that. But you know, I think KuCoin token might actually do well. If they make some other, you know, changes to the token, you know, and make some more value out of the token, you know, it just might, you know, do nice moves. But right now, when Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down more. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes less down, less up. Later, Sam, when it pumped. Yeah, buy when dump, sell when pump. Bitcoin pump dump is normal, 30 to 50%. You know, that's a meme that's come from, you know, 2070 dumps. Binance went to SD. Can't do anything anymore if you are from Europe. Withdrawing is now so bad. And brother, remember last? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's been dumpy. I know, it's been dumpy, but you know, 24% just here. This is just on KuCoin token. Yeah, stuff goes down. Drink that milk. Cheers, guys. I hope you got some milk. Ape token is up 23% for the day, but unfortunately it does not look good though. Still, you know, it is, you know, doing this move towards downside right now. No trend break and no divergences on the 4 hourly. On the daily we got nothing. Still sitting on some kind of 55 level up here, for whatever that's worth. We are looking at this support at 10.2, but you know, even if, you know, if 10.2 breaks, I don't know where the support is, man. I don't know where the support is. So right now we're looking at that support down here for the Ape token. Milk is not good at this hour, no original. Of course milk is good, man. Don't let's not get into the, you know, nutrition part of the, you know, live stream. We don't want to do that again. Is this thing even moving towards upside at least? Looks like this is very nice, you know, bottom up here. Looks like it's gonna create this, you know, this move up here. Create, I think it might create a cup and handle here on the 5-minute chart. What you guys think? You think it can create cup and handle? Because this is, you know, perfect cup and handle pattern up here. Right now it's gonna go up here, and then it's gonna we have a big move towards downside, and maybe down, and then something like this, and then it's gonna be like here and there. Woohoo! The moon. Right? Stop stealing baby cow's food. So it's okay I steal baby cow's food, but you know, so it's not okay I steal baby cow's food, but it's okay I steal baby cow. Is that what you're saying? At which price are you gonna exit the market? I don't know, man. Good Red Bull and cigarettes, bad milk. Milk and cigarettes, man, not Red Bull. You know, when I was young, I used to, you know, drink a lot of Red Bull and, you know, these energy drinks. The problem is that your heart goes, you know, whack. So I got problem with my heart. I got chest pains and back pains, and as soon as that happened, I think maybe I've taken a sip of Red Bull since then, but you know, this has been maybe like, I don't know, maybe 5 years or more, maybe even more, I don't know. Yeah, it has been around 5 years. I haven't taken almost a sip of you know, any kind of energy drink after that happened. I mean, the pains in the back and the chest like were directly correlated with, you know, Red Bull. So after that, like, I was like, the F this, I'm not doing this anymore, so I stopped doing that. I cannot drink coffee in the evening, man. You know, my eyes go, you know, eyes wide. I cannot drink Coke or, you know, Pepsi or whatever, because, you know, you get all jittery, but, you know, milk kind of slows you down. You're not young anymore. No, I'm not young anymore. I'm too old, man. Too old. So, what you guys think? Do you think this 5-minute chart can actually play out eventually? Guys, does anybody know any coin that's not released yet? Anything that's not released yet? Does anybody know about anything that's not released yet? Because I don't know, you know, I know there's some, you know what, there is this guy on YouTube called, you know, Cryptovaluta Norge, and he was shilling DeFi Kingdoms. We're not gonna watch that right now. DeFi Kingdoms, what can you tell me about DeFi Kingdoms, guy? Is this any good stuff? DeFi Kingdoms, the Joule token. I heard some talk about Joule token, but I never checked it out. Minus 22.29%, wow. Let's see all. So it did have a nice bump up here, right now going back down again. Maybe they're shilling it because it went up to like something like 22 from 8, then down to 4, then up to 9, then right now down to 6. What's up with Joule token, guys? DeFi Kingdoms. You don't see entire chart here, but you know. Joule, wrapped. It's only this one. Moon Inu, bro. Yeah, when Moon comes out, yeah, Moon isn't released yet, but once it gets released, man, it's going to definitely Moon. If Norge doing it, have to be good. Should be released this year. What about Pi? You mean Pi the indicator or just Pi some? Oh yeah, you mean the Pi the thing. I don't know. I don't know about Pi. What is called actually on the you know, the mobile mining stuff, right? Is this the one? I think this is the one. Peanut will face its fair share of controversies. Please do your own research before investing. Allows mobile, yeah, this is one. P Network's novel cryptocurrency developed platform that allows mobile users to mine Pi. I heard about long before, but why is it P Network? P Network has faced its fair share of controversy recently. Please do your own research before investing, and they removed it from CoinCap. The link to the site is still there. The first digital currency you can mine on your phone. So what's the problem with it? Download app, Pi, not how it works. So I thought this was a good idea, but I never, you know, I never follow it. Pulse Chain, PulseX, we know about that, so not that interesting right now. The Joule can be used in DeFi Kingdoms. Yeah, the Joule can be used in DeFi Kingdoms, but is it like SLP where it's inflationary or something like that? Bitcoin Wyckoff accumulation. Yeah, but Bitcoin Wyckoff accumulation, you know, we thought that was down here. I don't know if it's Wyckoff or whatever. It is, you know, doing the nice move, so it is nice, you know. So we are not worried about Bitcoin yet. Hey, TLA can check Fact Token. If it's not released yet, I might check it out. Hustlepedia talks a lot about that on his gaming channel, Crypto Banter. BBVP, that's interesting. Let's check it out. BBVP, did I ever use BB? Bollinger Band White Percentile. Oh, maybe this is the thing that I wanted to buy. Oh man, this is the thing, no, not to buy. This is the thing that I wanted to make. I was about to call it, you know, I was about to call it adopter bands. Wasn't that the thing? Wasn't that the thing? So let's check how this actually plays out. What this is. So what we're gonna do up here is we're gonna add just regular Bollinger Bands, and over here we're gonna probably, there is some price or close base length 13, so this must be at 13, so we can see that. Okay, the blue stuff, I don't know what it is. So let's see here, look back, 252 candles, spectrum, solid, let's do spectrum, blue red, I mean blue red, we like green, green means nice, green means nice, solid line, white, alerts on, okay, alerts, extreme high, extreme low, so this is extreme low and extreme high, okay, so extensions, yeah, this is nice, this is nice. It's not it's a little bit more complicated than I wanted to make it, but you know, it's basically the same thing. So this is actually nice. I'm gonna add this one, BBVP indicator, Bollinger Band percent. I'm gonna add it to my favorites so I can remember it. But basically, what you know, when it comes to Bollinger Bands, you know, the thing that what people want to know is when the Bollinger Bands are, you know, when the Bollinger Bands are squeezing. Once they start squeezing, you know, some kind of movement can happen, and that might mean that, you know, we are coming to some kind of ending of the. Let's use 20 up here. We might be coming to some kind of ending of some kind of you know, some kind of consolidation phase, right? So when that happens, so over here you can actually see that, you know, up here. At the tops up here, you know, when we are overly extended, so that means from the bottom line to the top line up here, the extensions are important. How much extended? Well, you can see here, down here, we are, you know, not that extended. You know, Bollinger Bands are not that extended, right? But you know, extreme extensions means some kind of move is soon about to come. You can see here extreme extension. It doesn't mean it's gonna come right there, but these extreme extensions do mean that, you know, some kind of move will happen soon, and something might happen, you know. After that up here we had moved that, we still went kind of sideways up here, but you know. But I want to see if actually this can be used to figure out, you know, some points, interesting points up here. Extreme extension. So reverse down here, so this should be. But let's this is length, let's do 20. We're gonna do 20, and we're gonna do it on different chart as well. So we're gonna, this is weekly, we're gonna go to, this chart over here. So extension, we see that, right? But this can, you know, this doesn't help you on the weekly time frame, because it just, maybe let's see if you use 13 up here. But this is already 13. So only over here at the very top. So when we're going towards the upside, we didn't extend these Bollinger Bands. We can be nice, but as soon as we start getting to some kind of top, then we hit this top. Then this can, you know, persist for a while, and then, you know, we went on the downside. Let's go to BLX chart and see, do we have some kind of lows up here? We got this top up here, but they're not, it might be a little bit different. Oh, this is some kind of extreme squeeze up here, extreme squeeze. So all of this pattern up here is extreme squeeze. So once these extreme squeeze happen, you know, something should happen. Down here also, this extreme squeeze happened. It's a big time. So what's happening right now? Let's just try to figure out. Right now we are getting to this squeeze on the downside, right? We are still getting this, you know, we've been having, you know, extreme, and right now we've been going down, some kind of extremities on the downside, right? Can we use this to figure out, like over here we hit bottom just before the move. I mean, we hit the ending of this, we didn't hit the bottom, you know. It's not finding the bottom, it's just finding where the squeeze is happening, right? Let's see here. Of course we're gonna use 20 up here. 20 looks a little bit more legit up here. Let's use 20 on this one as well. Using simple moving averages, closes 200 million. Yeah, okay. Simple moving average. Let's clean up everything on the chart up here again. Just before we started this, you know, big move towards the upside, we were actually down here. It doesn't help you. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm trying to analyze a little bit, you know, the BBVP, because I was hoping, you know, these can actually tell us something about, but you know, I don't see it. See this drop down here? Why is this not, you know, through the roof up here? Monthly. Monthly is getting less and less and less. Down here getting lower, lower, so maybe we got more way to go. Who knows? Okay, I don't know if I like it or not. You know, I don't think I'm gonna make adopter bands, because right now this just, you know, shows me that, you know, I cannot pull that much out of it. I mean, I can already see that it's squeezed. You know, I know what a consolidation pattern is. So you know, a consolidation pattern will squeeze the lines. You know, either you like it or not. And I already see if you're above it or below. That's why I don't use Bollinger Bands, because you know, that's for people that want to see when the squeeze is happening. But and you cannot use Bollinger Bands as some kind of resistance or something like that, because they move. Like you hit here, they move a little bit down. Then you hit here, they move a little bit down. You know, they always move with the price. So you know, it's not very good for, you know, measuring. Like over here, you think, oh man, look at it, follow the Bollinger Bands, you know, to the dollar. It did not follow. You know, MOL just moved with this towards the upside. So you know, it never hits it. And if this had actually just continued going towards the upside, maybe the Bollinger Bands will have followed it towards the upside. Depends on how fast it goes. But that's why I don't use Bollinger Bands, because it just doesn't help me with the squeezes. If you want to know where the squeeze is, look for consolidation pattern. So this is a squeeze. Where is the squeeze? Up here. Oh, here is probably some kind of squeeze, because it goes down a little bit up here. So there is a squeeze up here. Of course, this is a big squeeze up here that's happening, you know, when you just go sideways a little bit. It was jumping up and down a lot, but you know, it was kind of going sideways up here. Squeeze. The squeezes happen, especially the triangles, folding wedges, rising wedges, stuff like that. There's a squeeze. So I don't think this can help that much though. Nice indicator though. Nice indicator. Got me off the thoughts about making my own. So you know, that's not gonna happen anymore. Hi Tia, long time. Nice to see you. Hi Alif Ahmed. Ah, Alif is back in the chat. I'm guessing we're bullish now, guys. I'm guessing this is the top. I'm guessing this is the top. Alif is back. Sailor buying, good selling indicator. Nah, Sailor always buy, but you know, he didn't buy that much. He bought like 4,000 Bitcoin. You know, it is much, but you know, it's not that much. TWD 300 million max supply of Joule. Oh, so Joule is maxed out. Why do you say Joule like JWL? Just write Joule, like 5 letters, man. So this option up here definitely got broken. Something like this. Should probably do this on the 4-hour time frame. Just see it up there, up there. Kind of went sideways, you know. It just went up there, broke it up here. The second time, broke that right back down again. Looking for support somewhere here, right? Sorry, my bad. Wrong token. Time frames on the chart. Time frames. Theory. Have you tried 5 hours, 8 days, 9 weeks? What? Till I can check Twitter, please. I found something nice. Twitter. Did we get edit button yet? You know, Elon Musk is pretty fast to do stuff, but you know. Where should I check it out? Notifications. Xfinity German fan page. I know, can you give me a hint on what you found? (27 July 21, 5th August) looks very similar. Wyckoff accumulate. So Wyckoff. second up here. Oh man. So we're gonna do like this up here. We're gonna frame it. We're gonna say it. We're gonna copy it. Can you just link it down here? No, you can't. But we can do something like this up here. Open it here. Copy image, and there we go. We got image on the screen. Nice. Not on this screen. We need it on this screen. There we go. That's what I want to do. Hey PL, how you doing, man? Anup talked about that Wyckoff pattern tourist. Yeah, Anup also talked about this. So let's see how well we are, you know, doing the thing. So let's Wyckoff some together, okay, guys? We're gonna Wyckoff together, okay? We're gonna Wyckoff together. Cut the beat chart from 27th to 5th August and put it on the one we have now. So we got this, you know, PS down here, secondary test up here. I think this is a secondary test up here. This is ST, this down here. I think that's secondary test. This is ST, whatever ST is. Then this must be PS. AR should be this up here, right? AR, but it doesn't look like here. Like it looks too slow. If this is AR, then this is secondary test, and this over here is some kind of move up here. Secondary test and all the way up to the top up here. Doesn't make any sense. It's not perfect, I know. I mean, HRs don't play out always 100 to the dollar. But let's do 2-day up here, 2-day. So this should definitely be PS, whatever PS stands for, and then, you know, ST, and then AR, and then ST, and then we have this big move towards the upside up here, and then down. And right now we are doing this move up here, and then down here. Get this spring up, and then the rest of it. So this part over here is this part over here, right? Spring should be lower according to pattern. Secondary has spring should be lower. But if this is some kind of accumulation pattern, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. I don't know. PS, SER, ST didn't play out. I mean, this is definitely PS. PS, and then you have this SC. SC stands for what it stands for? Wyckoff explained. It's not secondary test. It's the Wyckoff method. I think he explained somewhere here. Here. Principle, whatever, PS. So SC selling climax, yeah, selling climax. So you gotta say atomic preliminary support, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test. Okay, so we got a preliminary support that's down here. This is the preliminary support, and then you got selling climax, which came down here, and then you got automatic response, which went up there. But I don't think this is automatic response. Like this is a 2-day chart, but let's say this is automatic response. Automatic response. But the automatic response should not be that high. So let's try to do this on the daily time frame. So we got a PS, you know, preliminary support, selling climax. Then this should be automatic response towards the upside, and then secondary test on the downside. Second test. Then you have this big move on the upside to whatever that is. Let's go back a little bit because I lost the thing. Can I just like do? Yeah, I can just like do that. Okay, just put the new line up there. It's fine. It's fine, but you know, Wyckoff accumulation. Let's find better image of Wyckoff accumulation pattern. This accumulation schema. This is good. This let's go copy this. Copy image. and we're gonna add this one, not this one. We're gonna use this one up here. Okay, so let's try this. So preliminary support, this should be over here, preliminary support. Then you got a secondary, selling climax on the downside. Then you got automatic response towards the upside up here. It should not go all the way, but it's some kind. And then you got this secondary test on the downside to test the lows, which is very nice. And this secondary test did hold this hold. So we got the secondary test now. Right now we are this looks like phase B. So we got a first move towards the upside, this move towards the upside, and then back down. This is secondary test on phase B. Now it did not go all the way down, but it did go to the test up here. So secondary test, and this is two tests up here, secondary test, and then it did the small move towards the upside. It doesn't always look nice, but that's that. Now we don't have this spring down here. We don't have any kind of spring on the downside up here. We just have this slow climbing towards the upside up here, and then breakout towards the upside. And right now we're doing this thing over here, maybe, if you can call it. It's not perfect, it's not always perfect, but what, thinking maybe this is some kind of triangle over here. Maybe this is a triangle. He drew this very nicely, but he forgot that it's a triangle. He forgot it's a triangle, right? So let's play a little bit with his lines. Let's go a little bit down. Move this a little bit down here. Down here, move line. Let's make it red. And yeah, maybe, see here, very nice line, but he didn't draw the line. And on the downside, it should be something like this up here, right? Because this is on a failure. See, we only got some kind of triangle, but it's not very the bestest triangle ever. Maybe something like this on the downside down here. Then you have this spring. Fake out on the downside. You got a fake out on the downside. Then you broke towards the upside, you consolidate and continue towards the upside. Doesn't always play, to the dollar, but it's something. Selling climb on December up here. You think this is ST? Wow, selling climax up there. So you think you guys are saying that the entire thing is accumulation pattern. I don't know. I would say that this down here is accumulation pattern, and this is selling climax over here. So this is preliminary support, selling climax. But over here, preliminary support, selling climax, automatic response. It's not even close to perfect. Everything else is below down here, while this goes a little bit towards the upside. Can it just be phase E? Yeah, why not? It's phase E. Why not? All the time, yeah. Maybe the spring still needs to come. I don't know. But people are taking this too literally. Although Wyckoff event and phases do play out, we need to assume something. We need to assume few things about the Wyckoff pattern. The preliminary support can look, however it wants to look. It will be some kind of support where it will bounce towards the upside, right? No, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's bounce, but if we find some kind of support, maybe have some kind of move towards the upside, we can assume that on preliminary support. Right after that, it will go through the preliminary support, meaning that it will be support line down here, and it will be selling climax on the downside. What's gonna happen on the downside is you will see some kind of big dumps, like over here. You see some kind of big dump. Now, how this dump looks like, it does, go a little bit forward. There will be some kind of selling climax. Now, this was definitely some kind of selling climax, and as soon that happened, we got automatic response because we got this week on the downside where we start climbing towards the upside. So whether this flies like climbs like this or climbs like this, sometimes go higher, sometimes go lower. How high he drew this, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This should be selling climax. This is preliminary support. So the move toward the upside right now over here, you can see here, this is the upside move up here. And what happens after that is you dump on the downside, right? You dump on the, how this dump happen, how far it doesn't happen, it depends on the chart and where the support and the resistance lines are. But we dumped a little bit on the downside, and that was a secondary test, and this is a secondary test down here. You can see here secondary test. So we found some kind of support right down here, right down here. This was some kind of secondary support. They are not one-to-one. Wyckoff patterns are not one-to-one patterns that play out exactly, but the general idea the general idea you have to follow. The general idea you have to follow. So we did have this preliminary test, we did have selling climax, we did have the automatic response towards the upside, and some kind of test again on the support. Once that test confirmed and support held, we went towards the upside. Now the second thing you have to notice is that on the chart, let me just use another color for this, maybe red, but pink, no, blue is nice, blue is manly, we're gonna use blue. Okay, so this secondary move, the secondary top up here, it's drawn higher than this top up here, right? But it doesn't have to be that way. What happens up here is that it just goes, after the selling climax, it goes for some kind of automatic response, and then creates this bottom down here, and then it rallies towards the upside. Doesn't matter how high it's gonna rally. It's gonna rally all the way up there or all the way up here. It really doesn't matter. The thing is, the important thing is that it creates a resistance line, and that's what we're looking for. So up here, there's a resistance line. That's very important. That's a resistance line up there. That's very important, and that's what we're looking for, right? We are looking at this resistance line. That's important. Now, how high or low if this goes on the chart, it really doesn't matter. What he says after you get to that resistance, and you can see even on the resistance up here. Let me just remove a little bit of these lines up here that I drew. You can see even up here. Maybe I should move to this a little bit. You can see even here on the up here, the top is marked as some kind of V-shaped top up here. So people are looking for V-shaped tops. It doesn't have to be V-shaped top. It just has to be a top, some kind of top. So some kind of after this move to some kind of resistance line, it just needs to be some kind of top. It can be some kind of resistance, anything. It might be triple top, inverse head and shoulders pattern, whatever. It just head and shoulders pattern, whatever. It just needs to be some kind of top, some kind of resistance, right? How high or low doesn't matter, right? And after that, what happens? You go back down the secondary test. So you go back down to retest this previous test, either down here or here. Where he finds support, whether he goes down here or here, really doesn't matter. The secondary test is just to check. Let's go back down and check if that really was support, because we failed to get back above the resistance up here. So you go down to the secondary test. So down here, that should be secondary test, right? So after this move towards upside, finding some kind of level, we go back down and check this secondary test to see if that's if that's real, if the support down here is any good, right? So the support down here is any good. If the support is any good, what happens? You rally again in the ballpark area of the of where the automatic response in our case is up here. So he drew this resistance line, and definitely it might be some resistance up here, and it was, but the upper resistance line. So this move up here, going to testing the tops and the bottoms, zigzag, because it's hitting a lot of support and resistance line. This is important thing, and that's happened over here. Although it didn't do like slow move towards the upside, slow move towards the downside. It did go up. So this top up here did happen up here, right? We tested that. Now we don't have any kind of spring down here, but we have double bottom down here. We have double bottom. We have the test. You see the test, we have the test, but we don't have the spring. Wyckoff doesn't play exactly on the dollar in every chart, but this definitely could look like some kind of a nice accumulation zone, right? So this test happened, and once this double test happen again over here on the support line, we start climbing towards the upside. LPS, what does LPS stand for? LPS, last point of support. So LPS up here, this is last point support up here, because you'll see here. Let me just draw the line up here. So up here was last point support, and we broke that towards the upside. It's not actually on the downside. Maybe it should go something like this up here. Maybe in the last point of support. And then after that, what happened? We had this move towards the upside, and right now we're having this zigzag pattern up here that everybody expecting this to blow towards the upside. Now this pattern doesn't always, just go zigzag sideways. It can go a little bit down, it can go a little bit up. How this last part, SOS, what does SOS stands for? SOS, sign of strength. So this last part where we're looking for signs of strength is not yet in. So what's happening here is we are looking for the signs of strength where we break the resistance, try to break up here and then, march towards the upside. So over here it is looking for signs of strength. What people think is by the time you come this far up here, you have to go up. It doesn't play that way, because this can at any time, at any place, can actually be broken, right? So down here, if the support failed, we will have gone down. Down here, if this double test failed, we will go down. Down here, where we are looking for the strength right now, that is actually failing, we are going a little bit down. But you know, it can fail at any of these points. There will be no spring, guys. No, the spring is already done, man. There was no spring. 41.8 breaks, it's time to put on the scuba diving gear. Yeah, 41.8 is important. I mean, we done because of the moon. Yeah, I know that. So, you know, when is the next full moon, guys? When is the next moon? When is next full moon? April 16th. Soon, guys, soon. 10 days left. 10 days of this pullback sideways motion. 10 days left, guys. 10 days left, and we're going to the moon. And then the signs of strength will kick in, and we'll break the resistance by now. Yeah, you do with your money what you want to do with your money, man. Of course. You do with your money what you want to do with your money. Let's see here on the daily time frame. No recovery yet there. Resistance up there. Still broken. Can we recover, guys? 2 hours and 53 minutes left. Let's check out the 1 hourly time frame up here. Looks like some kind of V-shaped button down here. You can see how nicely it is V-shaping up here. Oh my god, something like this up here, and right now, you know, looking to get back down. But it can also, I don't see a reason why we should continue on the downside. We've been there, man. We've been there, done that. Why should we do any of that thing? Also, this cup and handle pattern that we just talked about in the start of the stream is still in the books right now. But this looks to me like some kind of rising wedge up here on this part up here, so it can definitely get broken on the downside unless we do some kind of big moves up here towards the upside up here, then pull back and then cross it up here. Like if we can do this up here, then down a little bit, and you see here we can actually do it, guys. This over here, look at the time frame, guys. Look at the time frame right over here. The time frame. Look at the time frame. 2 hours, that's mean that that's at 2 a.m. That's when we are getting the daily close. So technically we can get about on the daily close above this line in time if this cup and handle pattern is playing out. In time we can get back above the line if we do a nice move towards the upside up here. So let's draw a little bit. Let's draw nice lines up here. This is a 5-minute chart, so it does look legit. We like that. We like it. We don't like that. We maybe like that. Do we like this? We don't like this. Maybe this. Do we like this? Maybe something like this. Nah, it's good though. It's good. But it's not that good. Could be nicer. This stops up here though. Maybe. I mean, I think this looks nice because on 3 different occasions we are very close to that, right? I think this line looks nice. And on downside we have what we have on downside. Some kind of move. I don't really see bull market, bro. Yeah, but bull market will hit above what do we say? Above this red box, above the red box, wherever the red box is right now. I'll just remove a little bit of the lines of here. Above the red box is the bull market. Above here is the bull market. Before that, it's just like, you know, painful waiting. Hey Demjan, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. 12k BTC. Last year BTC fell 20% after El Salvador announcement at Bitcoin conference. Got 47 again, then great short of your lifetime, not financial advice. Already bounced off major support tomorrow, green candle dudes. Trend or charts are correct sometimes. Now people in fear and selling more, all war and COVID. This is downtrend bearish. Just telling you that I don't really see bulls taking over, because what's happening in the world right now? What's happening in the world right now? What's happening? Nothing's happening in the world, guys. Everything is just the same. It's been like, you know, for the last, you know, I don't know how long. So I think people are pretty, you know. What's up, Crawford? Listening for 5 minutes, put my child to sleep. That's good, man. That's good. Inverse head and shoulders playing out 50 minutes same way till the end of the day. Inverse head and shoulders. What? Inverse head and shoulders. Did you see inverse head and shoulders on 50-minute chart? Man, if you find inverse head and shoulders up here, I think it's a little bit, you know, too jaggedy. I mean, this could have been some kind of inverse head and shoulder, because this up here. So we got this move up here where we failed that. So this line should maybe go something like this up here. Up, and right now we are, you know, trying to go up, you know, but we are not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. But I think there's probability for this to break towards upside and create this cup and handle pattern. Guys, do you think we're gonna get the cup and handle pattern today? Do you think we're gonna come? I think this is a beautiful, you know, start of the cup and handle pattern. I like this bottom forming up here. Very nice. And right now we're gonna do something like this, and then, you know, before the 2 o'clock, do something like, you know, the last move towards upside. And then bam! Yeah. And then bam! Bam! Like this, right? Seems legit, guys. Seems legit. China now using digital yuan. They've been using digital yuan for like years, man. Where have you been? All we need is the moon. Yeah, all we need is the moon. 16th of April is the full moon, so that's when we're gonna pump. I have a feeling like every day it will pump hard in any minute. Guys, Bliatman just found out the top sign. His feelings is telling that it will pump, means the reverse is gonna happen. Guys, 5 minutes break. And we back, guys, we back. Market makers in the chat, so you can tell market maker to, you know, do the stuff and make the price go up. Now everybody check, there's one thing I have to ask you guys to do. You have to check one thing right now. If you're on the phone, you have to, you know, minimize the full screen. And everybody else, check if you hit the like button, you know, because I know people forget. If you didn't hit the like button, time to do it. It's right now. I hate when everything is red, guys. I hate when everything is red because, you know, I get so down because, you know, even good projects look like, oh man, come on. So there is no excitement, you know, and crypto is all about excitement. It's all about, you know, this project is gonna change the world, that project is gonna change the gaming industry, this is gonna do that, this is gonna do that, you know. So nice, 50 guys smashed the like button. That's good, that's good. Instantly, instant fame. But right now I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. Like, excitement is out of the window. Let's go to the CoinCap and check what people are talking about. What's trending right now? Steppen, GMT is trending. GMT. Why is it trending? Let's go to the daily time frame. There is no need. Oh, it is up on the day though. So GMT still hasn't, you know, failed yet. But is it gonna fail? That's the question, guys. That's the question. Is it gonna fail? Support line, big way down. So this last pump trend up here got broken towards the upside, downside, and this trend up here got broken towards the upside. So right now retesting this trend again. Scary. It's not, it just broke the trend, so, you know, we don't have any kind of confirmation that it's neither good nor bad. But this did go down on the 4-hourly below, you know, 10, 20 and 50 moving average. It closed below that. So if this 4-hourly failed to get back above that, we might see more down movement down here on GMT. Buy when blood is on the street. Play Dodge Dairy, make it moon. GMT USP coins for jogging and running. Yeah, I heard about some guy using, you know, the electric, you know, to make it, you know, run. I lost all my profits. Oh man, football dream. ANC. Huh, nice. This actually managed to get above the 200 moving, 200 moving. This, how much did this pump up here? 1 to 5. Yeah, this pumped too much. And bottom down here at 60% down. Right now making higher highs, which is nice, above this 50 moving average. Maybe it's just gonna hit resistance up here. Do we have any kind of divergence happening up here? No, nothing. It's sitting on some kind of 57 levels. So it looks fine. It's above 10 moving average up here still, you know. It went down right now back above 10 moving average. So this looks okay. I mean, this resistance up here on the 50 might, you know, pose some interesting problems, but this engulfing, we broke that definitely right now. I think that's definitely gonna close above the resistance up here. This is engulfing candle, so this is removed, so the resistance is the 50 moving average and up here at 3.5, give or take. It looks okay. It looks better than a lot of other coins though. It looks better than a lot of other coins, definitely. I don't think I have ANK, ANC up here, so I'm gonna add it on the list just because, you know, it's up 15.9% today. It's up 15.9%. Let's go check out CoinGecko. Because CoinGecko also has trending list, but the over here is, you know, GMT is first. Cult DAO. Cult, Cult, I heard first from, you know, Crypto Valuta Norge guys. So let's see here how Cult is doing right now. Cult is down minus 5.7% on the day. Let's check out Cult up here. Cult. Spot Bitget. Uniswap. So it's not listed anywhere though. It's not listed anywhere. And it's still not above the, you know, up here, above the resistance. It went above the 10 moving edge, but right back down again. Right now, you know, it has problems to go back up there, so it looks weak. This on the 4 hourly, but you know, it looks weak on the 4 hourly. Let's check it up here. We don't actually, yeah, it did pump a lot though. It did pump a lot from March. From 0, how many zeros are down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 6 zeros, something like that up here. How many zeros did it lose? At the top up here it was 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Yeah, it went like 100x or something like that, if not more. Yeah, anything that goes like 100x, and this went in 20 from March to April, so this needs to bleed for a long time. I don't think this is done. You know, anything that goes 100x or even more from the bottom down here, I mean, you know, this has been a nowhere down here and then just pumped like crazy up here. Extreme moves towards the upside up here. Yeah, this definitely had a blow off top. This is not done. This is gonna take a while to, you know, correct. This is gonna take a long time to correct though. Multi-chain going to pump today and tomorrow. Multi-chain. Wow, it actually did pump today. 65% today on the pump. What? Above the resistance. What? On the weekly, above the 10 and 20 moving average. What? We gotta add multi-chain up here. Multi-chain. Because we gotta find excitement, you know, we gotta find excitement somewhere, right? And this looks nice though, this looks nice. Multi-chain looks good. What is multi-chain? Let's go. I like CoinMarketCap, although it is, you know, Binance stuff, but you know, still. Multi-chain. 20% up today. Market cap's 350 billion, it still does, you know, these kind of moves. All. It was high though, it was high. Low, low, low. 1, 2, 3. 3 tops up here, but we don't see that in this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's that. And then this was the rise. But you know, 300 market cap, like for 10x, you know, 3 billion, it needs to do some big moves though. So I'm not quite sure about this right now. We close about 200 EMA on 4 hourly. Not sure about that. Render. Let's check out render. Nah, it broke on the downside on the weekly. It going back below 10 moving average. No excitement, no excitement. I'm trying to find excitement, guys. I'm trying to find something that's not bleeding towards downside. I know people are asking me to look at these bitcoins like XRP, Cardano and stuff like that. But you know, they're mostly following Bitcoin and there is no excitement about that, you know. If you see something special, you tell me, we're gonna check it out. But right now, you know, these bitcoins, when Bitcoin is bleeding, there is no excitement there, man. Animal coins. Let's check out animal, down 10%. Maybe we should just go to the CoinMarketCap, just see what has pumped and why it's pumping. Biggest gainers, MetaCyber, 780%, but these are, you know, micro caps. Last 24 hour, Anchor Protocol, Steppen, New, you know, USD, and oh, that's why people are saying, and Zikila, and then you got these DAI and True USD and stuff like that, right? So last 7 days, no, we're not gonna. Yeah, last 7 days, big pumpers. Near Mina, what's Mina? I never heard about Mina. Mina market cap, 1.3 billion market cap actually. Mina, it's such a nice name. It's not a nice name, but it's some name. I did check out this before. It is kind of going towards the upside, having a pullback down on the 200 moving average on the daily. Make the continuing towards the upside. Not very exciting though. Not very exciting. Let's go to the the page 2 of CoinMarketCap. Maybe there is something on page 2. Let's check out biggest gainers of page 2. VLX 7 days. FX is Boba Network, Vulcan, Peer. That's why people are talking about Peer right now. But right now, in these bad times, VLX. Check out VLX. VLX. Tether. Looks like it has low volume. Big pump. Maybe something happened in the pump because it's been doing nothing forever. No continuation in the price. Let's check out Seek. Seek uses for Bitchet. Oh, this looks like it's slowly climbing though. This looks nice though. First chart that does look nice. This is almost at all-time high. If you disregard this up here, it looks like it's all-time nice. Let's only see in Gate.io. Is this the same? 0.48. 0.48 is the same chart. Which one? Seek. Okay. It looked nice when you only saw this, but when you see this rest of this up here, it's just doing so and so, man. Just so and so. It is breaking towards the upside though. It is breaking towards the upside, so it does look a little bit bullish. Joule look like it'll do well. Yeah, we checked out Joule, in-game token, but not sure about it. I'm not sure how games will perform. I'm not sure how games will perform though. I'm guessing this essentially started somewhere else. Big move and crash back down to the support. So if it goes below the support down here, it's done. It pumped, how much did it pump? 68% and right back down again, it lost all the bullishness or immediately back down, even further than where it started pumping up here. So if it loses this support on the downside, it's not gonna look good though. Also on protocol. It's not bad, but could be looking better. By the way, let's go back to this chart up here. Are you gonna curve towards upside soon, man? WTF, man? What the F are you waiting for? This 200, 100 moving average? Go up already, man. We need this, cup and button. You only got up until here somewhere. Where is it? You only got up until here to create this cup and handle, man. Go, go, go. Birzeli 50 EMA support and bouncing, hoping 48k soon. Daily. Why are you looking at EMAs, man? Okay, let's check out EMAs on the daily. We're gonna use some other. We're gonna use this one. We're gonna clear. Can I just change this to EMA? No. Because you see here, this is moving average, right? And this is old moving average. If you go to the CoinMarketCap and write moving average, update, they got something called updated moving average. So if you use this updated moving average, you can actually, change what kind of EMA you want to use. Oh, this is smoothing. I don't get it. Doesn't matter. Let's clear up the charts and pop EMAs. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. Then white. Okay. 20 red. Okay, and then We have 20, 50, of course we gotta have 50. 50 is yellow, always yellow. There we go. Then we got a 100 moving average. Moving average, and one other moving average is blue. And at least we got 200 moving average. And 200 is something like purplish. Okay. So we're going back into these moving averages here, holding this 50 moving EMA. You know what? Let me save indicator template. EMAs for EMAs. EMA plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. 5 EMAs. Save. And we're gonna add this up there, and it's called 5. See here, so you can just do this, and you can do this, and you always have to charge, so I don't have to do this again. Nice, okay. But I did think we made a double bottom on weekly and tested it back up, so just to go back down again. On weekly, we made double bottom down here, and right now we have this, you know, this very nice. By the way, these are EMAs. You might be people coming into chat. I should probably get some warning, man. We are not using EMAs. So down here, this is the support level. This is, you know, we can go up there. We can go down all the way down to some kind of 42, but I said 41.8 because of the triangle. But you know, we can go down all the way down here without any kind of problems whatsoever. It's only if you start going back down again, you know, the problems start to arise. But on the weekly time frame, if you're looking at EMAs, we still got support on the down in these, because you know we still haven't closed the weekly candle up here. We still, and there is a lot of support right up here, right? Also the daily time frame, you can see here that we are right now falling, but you know we're falling all the way down to the 50 moving average. Moving average, so there is that, and we are above this 200 moving average, but we are right now below it. Yeah, EMAs aren't my thing, man. I came back just to catch you analyzing EMAs. I shouldn't have come. I just said, man, I should probably give some warning to people, you know, that are coming into. They will, you know, think, you know, stuff. I'm not doing EMAs, man, you know, but you know, people always tell me like, hey man, check, you know, this EMA, that EMA, check the, you know, price above this, above that. So, you know, it's okay to, you know, just, you know, set it up so I can, you know, check it quite quickly in case people want me to check EMAs. I mean, if you want to see, you know, Fibonacci, we'll do Fibonacci as well. Like, we gotta do it with the EMAs as well. So here we got an EMAs, you know, if you wanna do Fibonacci, you know, we got Fibonacci's, man. We got Fibonacci top to the bottom, 0.5 up here on the, you know, very nice top up here, very nice top. See on daily time frame also, very nice, 0.5, got rejected by 0.5. Support line 0.6, 0.7, 1. We do Fibonacci, we do EMAs. The only thing we have right now is ABC, A, B, C. Right, that's the only thing we need right now. And then right now, you know, they should continue like a, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There you go. We got everything on the screen. We got EMAs, we got Fibonacci, we got Elliott waves. Is there something else we need? I don't know. Double top since 2021 and testing it, maybe. Final move to 46 and dump all the way back down. Man, if EMAs work, they work. If not, they don't. I have a problem with this move, guys, this F move, man, because people don't know if this fourth move is finished. They don't know if the fifth move has started. They don't know where it's gonna go. you know, just too many problems with these things, man. Just too many problems with this. We do what works. We use what works, man, and we know why we use them. Moons we need. Yeah, but moons are legit. I mean, moons are a lot better than this kind of stuff, man. Moons are legit, man. Moons are legit. So you know, we need to moon phase. You cannot add moons to this, man. You cannot add moons to this because you know moons are too good for this. Moons are too good for this. Gosling channel are missing. Don't be sad, bro. We will get back. Yeah, we will get back. So, by the way, this new moon is doing the work on the downside, unfortunately. But we are hoping just gonna do something like this, then we're gonna get one of these full moons, and then we're gonna pump like crazy. That's at least the you know, idea. That's the idea. Then we're still showing the current chart. What? I always show the current chart. What you mean I don't show current chart? So. Okay, let's go standard up here. Okay, let's go down here, 5-minute chart. Let's see it. Still no move towards the upside. WTF is happening, man. This looks like some kind of rising wedge up here that is gonna break on the downside. Guys, this looks like a rising wedge that is gonna break on the downside. I don't know how to draw this, something like this up here. If you break to upside, very nice, but if you draw on the downside, I don't know, man. The previous BO. 1 million BTC broke trend down. 1 minute. 1 minute broke. Yeah. Looks like this is doing this well. So you see here the support line right below us up here. Let's see, keeping this 50 moving average. So all good, keeping 50 moving. If we go back down below the 50 moving average, something might be happening, you know. Dumping. See, 50 moving average on 5-minute chart working, man. 50 moving average on the 5-minute chart is working. 1 hour and 30 minutes live stream. That's enough, guys. That's enough for today. Tomorrow, Bitcoin Daily, 9 AM sharp on the dollar. We'll see if this 5-minute chart cup and handle did play out or didn't play out. Thanks for everyone stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, if you did hit the like button. Tomorrow we'll also do evening stream, you know, just to check out what's happening, just in case. Maybe I found something interesting to talk to. I need to find some, you know, talking points to talk about. I see all these other YouTubers, you know, they got a lot of these talking points. Oh, this happened, that happened, you know, I talked about that. I don't have any kind of talking points, you know, I just start streaming like, hey, okay, let's see what's happening. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Bitcoin is right now, you know, if you want to know what's happening in Bitcoin, at least, you know, it's still valid what I said in the Bitcoin video today. I posted a Bitcoin video like 5 hours ago, something like that. It's more like 6-7 hours ago, something like that. So check the video out if you want to know what's happening, what I at least think about it. But you know, nothing major is happening right now. It's still climbing, it's okay, no problem. Okay, guys, cheers, bye bye. Outro.